Let's speak about self-reflection and how this actually builds confidence. So, when we have a low confidence level, we are going to be very influenced by what others say because we don't trust ourselves. So, part of becoming more confident is actually building trust within ourselves. So, where we would start to build trust within ourselves is that we have to start being really real with ourselves, really honest. And yes, this sometimes can be a little bit scary because most of the time we have situations and we sweep them under the carpet. And then something else comes up and then we sweep it under the carpet, pretend it didn't happen. Why? Because we don't want to deal with the thing in the moment. So it's easier just to not think about it or sweep it under the carpet and have it go away temporarily. But let me tell you, these are the things that keep coming back in life that will keep us stuck. Because if we're not dealing with the things in the moment, they're just going to come back a little bit louder and a little bit harder next time they come about. And they will come about because why? We haven't learnt the lesson. When we haven't learnt the lesson, repeating patterns keep showing up and they get louder and louder and louder until we actually listen. Or sometimes something a little bit tragic happens to go, wake up, this is the lesson, you need to learn this, right? So we can get a really hard hitting lesson because we have not been we've not been aware of the lessons that we're learning along the way, right? So they keep getting louder and louder until bang, reality hits. And then big lesson comes because we weren't paying attention. We were trying to sweep it under the carpet and pretend it doesn't happen. And this is what has us repeating these cycles. So if we want to gain more confidence, we have to be really real with ourselves and we have to be okay with being real with ourselves. And whatever it is, it doesn't matter, right? Whether we have shame or guilt or we've done something wrong, it does not matter. When we are honest with ourselves, it's going to alchemize. It's going to bring that charge behind what it is down because we're honest. And this is the aim of the game, is that the more honest and detailed we can get about ourselves, we understand ourselves better. That means that we have more confidence, right? So say you are wanting to lose weight and we're holding weight because something's going on. It's the emotional charge behind all these things that are going on in life. However, we put on this weight, right? So we have to look at, okay, what are these patterns that keep showing up? Where am I not being real with myself? What's my body trying to tell me? We have to be able to understand what's going on underneath all of that. Why we're holding the weight in the first place. And sometimes we don't understand it for ourselves. Sometimes we need someone else to point it out for us. Sometimes we need a coach or we need support from someone else that maybe a few steps ahead of us that can understand or can see through these patterns as to why these things happen and why we're holding on weight, right? Because when we're holding weight, we're not our most confident, most highest self. We are playing small. We're keeping ourselves small. We're keeping ourselves hidden. We're hiding away because we have weight on us, because we don't want to deal with the things, all of this, right? So we really have to get real with ourselves in dealing with not only weight, but anything in life. If we've got something that's coming up and we know that we should deal with it, but we have in the past been shoving it away, pretending it hasn't happened. And now you're at the point where, okay, if I don't change this, I can see where this is going. Something major is going to happen. So if you're at that point where you're feeling a little bit stuck, you're feeling a little bit lost and going, I actually just don't understand why this is happening to me, why I'm putting on weight or why I'm in this position. Maybe we need to start digging a little bit further into what's these patterns that are going on, what's been showing up for me, where am I holding tension in my body, all of this, or we can ask for support. And usually when we ask for support, the right teacher, the right mentor, someone will pop up in your reality. And even listening to YouTube, if it's not myself, it might be listening to YouTube, or it might be another mentor whatever it may be. You have to resonate with that person and their message and how they can help you, right? So we really have to be honest with ourselves to gain more confidence and to step into that higher version of ourselves. And if you're needing help with that, I am here. My name is Amanda G. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope that gives you a little bit of clarity around gaining more confidence so you can be that more empowered self. Much love, Amanda G.